Hello everyone and welcome again to Dream League Wrestling. That's right, we are here on a Sunday afternoon to bring you the championship tournament that we have all been waiting for. This is what our last 2 or 3 shows at this point have been building to. That's right, the Legacy Championship is going to be decided today. We have our tournament bracket set. So let's go ahead and take a look at that before we dive into the first round of action. We will have other matches mixed in today. But before we do, we are going to have the first round of tournament action. Of course, that round will see Kenny Omega take on Bryan Danielson, Will Ospreay versus Chris Jericho, Okada versus Cole, Moxley versus Rollins, Takagi versus Muta, Flair and Cage, Edge and Angle, and Cody versus Samoa Joe. So without further ado, we know our competitors, we know our bracket. Let's see who's moving on in this tournament to crown the first ever Dream League Wrestling Legacy Champion. Kenny Omega looking slightly more aged than when we saw him the other day in the qualifiers. A little bit more experienced. This is AEW champion Kenny Omega. Bang! Here comes Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Bryan Danielson. You know, Kenny does that, he does that gun taunt. I'd love to get him in a match against Art the Clown since Art busted out an actual real gun on our first show. First match of the first show, actually. Fight! And the bell rings on this first match. Danielson with a slap and that European uppercut, just showing total disrespect to Omega. Of course, at this point in his life, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega is just a young boy. Very unexperienced young pro wrestler. A much different man than the cleaner that stands before him currently. Oh, Omega rakes the eyes. Danielson already digging deep in his repertoire here in the opening 2 minutes. Arm wringer there by Danielson. Omega with the chop, and Danielson responds with a slap and uppercut. Once again, working that arm. Omega recognizing early that this thing could get out of his control. Where Omega might have the advantage in this match. He knows exactly who he is facing, while Danielson does not have that knowledge. Omega gets out of the corner before Danielson can do anything and hits a big vertical suplex. Danielson seemingly unfazed by it though. Only a 1 count off that European uppercut. Another jumping vertical suplex by Omega. Both men off the ropes, and Danielson with a shoulder charge and an elbow drop. Big forearms there by Omega into the seated knee. Not quite a V-trigger. Danielson somewhat able to out-muscle Omega in this match. I mean, I think it's a bit surprising to most people watching. Danielson with the suplex, just stomping away on Omega's gut. Taking that Alistair Overeem strategy and working the gut of Omega for a second there before going into that grapevine ankle lock. Danielson with a fisherman suplex into a pin. 2 count though. Omega trying to get control again. Oh, and a cradle brainbuster in there. Danielson back up, but woozy. Gets the pin off that suplex. Only a 2 count, though. Once again, just tossing Omega. Flying knee drop off the top. Once more to that gut. Omega with a super kick, though. Seemingly unbothered. Oh, and a springboard drop kick there by Omega. Just about 9 minutes past here. Omega finally starting to build some momentum. Oh, and he dives over the top of that flip senton. Danielson not prepared for that. Oh, he got that rear naked choke on right there on the floor. Not going to win him the match, but might wear down Omega. And Omega with the power bomb. Both men back in at 13. Danielson only gets the 2 off that back suplex. Sits Omega on the top rope. Looks to be going for a superplex, and he hits it off Brett's rope, that middle rope there. And another brainbuster from Omega. Both these men showing signs of damage at the 11-minute mark, and Danielson working that arm breaker, arm bar. Another back suplex from Danielson. 2 count only, doing a lot of little things to try to wear down Omega, force him to expand that energy or expend that energy to kick out. Omega with the running lariat. And another. And then a knee to Danielson's face. Omega might have found what's going to work for him here. And he drops Danielson from that electric chair into a bridging German suplex for a 2 count. Danielson working that arm again. He knows that a submission is probably what's going to take him to the next round, and he misses on that elbow drop, but once again into that arm bar. Danielson deadly working those flash submissions here today. Oh, and a poison rana by Omega. Danielson back up immediately. A Frankensteiner from Omega. And another poison rana. He just continues to drop Danielson on the top of his head. 2.9 on that flash roll-up. Omega with the brainbuster again. 2014 Bryan Danielson is not happy about this match. Powerbomb from Omega only gets a 2 count. Danielson misses on the dropkick. Both these men kicking it into high gear here past the 15-minute mark. Another Frankensteiner from Omega. He's feeling it here, folks. Hits that lariat. And Danielson know that work he's done to the shoulder has not done its damage. The V-trigger, then a seated knee. Danielson just working that arm once more. Had his legs under the ropes. I don't think referee Moslane caught that. Danielson lets us know, yes, he is bald, ladies and gentlemen. He is bald. He lets us know every match. He is, in fact, bald. Danielson off the top twice. Omega's gut can't be feeling great after this offense. Just trading shots, a super kick from Omega. He gets the better of it. Danielson an airplane spin.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Heaving Omega to the mat. He picks him up again. Another airplane spin. Maybe he can get that dizzy submission. Kenny Omega, round 2, did not play. Dizzy. Omega with the super kick. Seats Danielson and another brutal knee to the face. 2 count only. Moslane in the perfect position to catch that kick out. Danielson feeling tired, but rolling Omega up again. He almost won off this a moment ago. We're past the 20-minute mark now. Snap double arm DDT from Danielson. Omega is woozy. Both men tired. Danielson on the floor here in front of us, and Omega with that flip senton once again. Powerbombs Danielson on the mat, just right here in front of our announce position. I don't know who the other 5 jabronis are, or 4 jabronis are out here. I haven't heard them say a word. Oh, and Omega with a brainbuster on the steel chair on the outside. The 17 for the disqualification, 18. Both men roll back in. We almost saw a double countout in this first match. Danielson with the drop toe hold. And knee to that kidney region. Back to that snap, double arm DDT. Pulls Omega closer to the center of the ring. And a back suplex. Going for the pinfall again. 2 count only. Going back to that well immediately. You can really see it looking at these guys just how tired they are. How much just all nearly 25-minute match was taken out of them here in the opening round. Danielson again with the pin. You gotta wonder what Omega having to repeatedly kick out is doing to his stamina. One-winged angel though! And that is it. Bryan Danielson eliminated from round 1. Kenny Omega picks up the victory seemingly out of nowhere. 24 minutes, 27 seconds. Kenny Omega moves on to round 2 of this Legacy Championship tournament. 100% match evaluation. I believe that. I do believe that. All right, folks, moving on to this second round, well, this first round, second match of action. We have Will Ospreay and Chris Jericho. I'm very excited to see what versions of each man turns up here. There we see present-day Will Ospreay, not that much of a surprise considering he was around in the qualifier. Of course, you can go back and rewatch that qualifying round on our video on demand. Oh, and here we have 2004 Chris Jericho. Young, hungry, overlooked Chris Jericho. The 2 young guys at their best here. This should be an exciting matchup for this second round. Or for this first round. Ospreay able to avoid a lot of Jericho's offense here early, using that speed advantage that he has. Jericho with a snapmare takeover. Ospreay working those orange Cassidy-esque shin kicks. Ospreay with a Frankensteiner. And yes, I'm gonna call it that. I will call it that. Jericho dragging Ospreay to the middle of the ring. Oh, locks in that Lion Tamer early, but Ospreay still has the wherewithal to get out quickly. Jericho goes to it again. Ospreay once more, though, quickly out. Jericho knows he's going to need to wrap this one up quickly. Ospreay has the speed and quite possibly stamina advantage here. Both these men got to be thinking you want to be as fresh as possible going into round 2 against Kenny Omega after a nearly 25-minute war against Danielson. Jericho off the ropes and counters with a knee. Drop kick to the seated Ospreay. Trading shots here. Forearms from Ospreay. Chops from Jericho. Ospreay gets the advantage. Look at that single leg Boston Crab. Jericho very near the ropes. Doesn't take advantage of it though. Choosing to muscle out. Ospreay missing on a Pele. Neither man gets anything off of that, but Jericho once more to that seated dropkick. Thank you again for joining us here on this Sunday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to crown our first ever Legacy Champion here in the Dream League. Of course, this afternoon we also have the Monarch of Mass Championship on the line, as well as a Battle Royale featuring the stars of our Carnival of Chaos division. We'll see what sort of multiversal weirdness the bookers have on tap for us as we move past this first round. But Jericho into the walls of Jericho. You'll notice that's the walls variant. He didn't quite have that high angle on the Boston Crab, nor did he have that knee placed in the shoulder and neck area. Well, Ospreay with that release German suplex, though. It's not even... Jericho with the lion salt. I was about to say, it's not even really possible to say that Jericho truly has an experience advantage at this point, because it is a young Jericho and a young Ospreay. Ospreay getting the better of Jericho. Gets behind him and just brutalizes him with that forearm to the back of the head. And another. Ospreay knows what's going to work for him here. Oh, the German suplex to Jericho. Ospreay looked like he bounced his head off the mat there, though. Taking a moment to get up. Running bulldog from Jericho. Those mounted punches. Referee Judge Mills Lane there to check in to see if Ospreay wants to submit. Jericho suplexes Ospreay to the outside, taking a moment now to recover. Oh, he works him right back into that walls of Jericho. 10 minutes passed in this match as Ospreay once again takes the advantage. Oh, Jericho tries for the powerbomb, but Ospreay with the DDT to roll out of it. Somehow Jericho gets the pin out of that, though. Oh, and a double arm backbreaker. Butterfly backbreaker. Jericho once again going to that. He knows he's going to have to weaken Ospreay up for exactly this. The walls of Jericho locked in again. Ospreay struggling to get out this time. Jericho, oh, and into the Lion Tamer. Jericho hoping to get out of this thing with a submission victory quickly today. Ospreay calling Jericho a bitch and hitting him with an elbow, and Jericho responds with a lariat. Locking in that Lion Tamer right next to the ropes, though. Ospreay gets out easily. Jericho to the top. And Ospreay with a cutter off the second rope. Trying for that pinfall. 2.9 almost gets Jericho down. Ospreay thinks the end is in sight. Brutalizing Jericho here. Jericho with a step-up enziguri, though, not willing to give up. Ospreay able to survive the Lion Tamer again. The wherewithal of this kid is insane. Ospreay with a springboard cutter. 2 count. Release German suplex from Ospreay. And a poison Rana. Jericho double powerbomb on him. Ospreay goes for that arrogant pin count. Only a 2, though. Jericho slamming Ospreay. Hoping that first day of wrestling school offense is going to get him the victory here. 2 count only, though. Jumping vertical suplex by Ospreay. Ospreay with the knee to Jericho. Series of forearms right into Jericho's face, then a flip DDT. Ospreay pulls Jericho clear into the middle of the ring. Jericho feeding off this crowd here. Ospreay off the ropes again into that flip DDT. Jericho not giving up though, immediately with the double power bombs. Pulls Ospreay clear of the ropes. Yes, he is thinking smart here, folks. Stomp to the gut and then going for the pin. And that does it. 18 minutes, 55 seconds. Chris Jericho wins off technically, I think, a gut stomp. Chris Jericho will move on to round 2 to face Kenny Omega. 99% match evaluation, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of possible match of the year contenders for Dream League Wrestling in this tournament. Next up, we move into a New Japan and NXT clash between two competitors from AEW. So we have Okada taking on Cole in the third match of this opening round. I really think something went wrong with Adam Cole when he came through the portal. Man don't look right. Omega taking down Cole taking down Okada early. Adam Cole's head looks slightly too big for his body here today, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of hope he gets eliminated so I don't have to look at it. However, if you joined us for our Qualifier Chaos show, you saw Adam Cole was the underdog in his qualifying match and managed to come out the victor. Okada slamming Cole to the outside. Both men taking a slower pace to start this match out. Okada to the top, decides better of it though, saw Cole's possibly too close to the ropes. Okada gets out of that headlock just by punching Cole in the side of his slightly too large head. Oh, and another elbow by Cole to the side of the head. Okada gives him 3 of his own though to follow up. Okada off the ropes and Cole with the drop kick. Okada gets the better of that strike exchange, goes to the top rope. A flip senton. Trying to wrap this one up early, just a 1 count though. Cole into the corner. Okada stomps away at the gut and is choking Cole there with the boot. Okada for the pin, but only a 1 count. Quickly approaching the 5-minute mark.
5 minutes gone.
Suplex from Okada. Going to an STF.
Give up.
Gotta wonder how Okada wrapped up that big old head in an STF. And a flip dropkick to the back of Adam Cole's head. Snapmare takeover from Cole. Okada back in the driver's seat. Cole with the super kick. Headlock takeover once more. Sits Okada up and then a running kick to the head. And Okada with a big boot of his own. Trying to target Adam Cole's overly large head. Oh, a Rainmaker! 5 minutes in. Okada shooting his big shot early. German suplex into a pin attempt, but Cole's feet were in the ropes. Good call there from referee Mills Lane. Okada with the flapjack. Cole using those strikes to get himself out of a bad position there. Okada quickly regaining the advantage, though. Oh, it might have lost it, however. Cole sends Okada into the corner, and now it's his turn to stomp and choke, giving Okada a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. A spinning tombstone from Okada. He thinks this match might almost be over, and a flip dropkick to the back of the head. He might be right. Okada not allowing himself to rebound from that Irish whip. A German suplex into the bridge. 2.9. Cole with a super kick and an elbow drop. Okada very barely affected, though. Cole tries to hulk up with a drop kick, but takes a big boot. Okada tried to chain that German suplex into something else, and Cole battles out. Only a 1 count for Cole. Okada, oh my God, he drop kicked him 2/3 of the way across the ring. The fact that Okada not only didn't win, but that Adam Cole is still standing after that is astonishing to me. Adam Cole's big-ass head once again into the knee of Okada. A brainbuster from Cole, but Okada's up first. Arm drag by Okada, trying to get some breathing room here. Past the 15-minute mark. Both these guys starting to gas out a little bit. Spinning tombstone from Okada. I don't know what that was or where he hit him, but he did it. Okada with a big boot. Behind Cole, it looked like he might have been going for that Rainmaker, and Cole with the back elbow to get out. Arm drag from Okada, both men down. Adam Cole and his big-ass head trying to battle back into this thing. On a Panama Sunrise from Cole. Could this be it? He drags Okada into a better position for the pin. 2 count only. Hard to think that if he had hit that in a better spot, it might have been 3 count he was looking for. Was that Cole's last shot at victory? Cole repeatedly going to those knees, making no difference to Okada, though. Coming up quickly here on the 20-minute mark. Cole really trying to put the pressure on Okada. This is where Cole's stamina advantage might really be the deciding factor.
20 minutes gone.
Okada with the suplex. Trying to chain it into something, and Cole kicks out of it. Super kick to the back of the head of Okada. Cole going for that jackknife pin, 2.9. Drop toe hold from Cole. An arm drag. Cole dragging Okada to the middle of the ring, trying to get this crowd hyped up. Cole tearing up. Drop kick. Okada with a drop kick of his own to the back of the head. These guys just trading various forms of drop kick. You can really see the fatigue setting in for both of these men. Cole thinks he might know what to do here. Kicks Okada in the back of the head once, twice. Okada back up immediately. Big boot to the face of Adam Cole. And a drop kick to the back of the head. Cole with the boot. Approaching 25 minutes here. Okada trying to choke Cole out, but they are both in the ropes. Judge Mills Lane doing the right thing there and stopping that. Okada going to the choke once more, and that is it. Adam Cole taps out, 25 minutes, 49 seconds. You see it, ladies and gentlemen, the Cobra hold. It's the victory for Okada in 25 minutes, 49 seconds. Another 100% match evaluation here today. We move on to a battle of brothers. We have AEW World Champion Jon Moxley taking on WWE Champion Seth Rollins as the first round continues. Moxley told us he didn't want pyro. We told him we didn't care. Seth Rollins, of course, wanted extra pyro, and we could not make that happen for him, unfortunately. You have to very much pay attention in this match, as it's two hairy-chested men with facial hair wearing black pants facing off against one another. Rollins misses with that clothesline. Clubbing blow for Moxley there. Moxley taking control of this match early. Neither man able to get the advantage of a test of strength, though. Moxley sending Rollins into the corner. 3 minutes in here, neither man able to get the distinct advantage. Swinging neckbreaker by Moxley. Trading blows. Moxley with the advantage into that Texas cloverleaf. Hoping to see a submission out of Rollins. Not going to happen, though. Rollins railing in those forearms. Suplex from Rollins. Both men having to take a second.
5 minutes gone.
Moxley missing on the clothesline into the Boston Crab.
Give up.
Neckbreaker from Rollins.
Give up. Give up.
Once again, working that Texas cloverleaf. Both of them just kind of dancing around each other until Rollins can get in that vertical suplex. Rollins only gets a 2 count off of that, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he does the deal, a Falcon Arrow.
2.
Both of these guys putting in the effort to make sure the other one stays down. And oh my God, that is it. Rocker dropper. Slow pace of action. Fast-paced finish, though. Seth Rollins immediately with the rocker dropper knocks out John Moxley. Gets the victory. You see it, 8 minutes, 18 seconds, knockout. Not a great match. Not a great match by any stretch. However, John Moxley and Seth Rollins ends conclusively and quickly, with Rollins picking up the victory. All right, continuing this first round of action, we are into the back half of the bracket. Here we see those matches that we've got coming up. Takagi takes on the Great Muta. See the Dragon Shingo Takagi coming to the ring first. The Great Muta out next. This legend, of course, fighting his way into the tournament just like everybody else. Being placed into that random draw to decide what this first round would be. Just so happened to be our only New Japan versus New Japan matchup. Muta tried to Tried to get the win early. Muda with the eye rake. We saw in that first round, or that qualifying round, that Muda not afraid to fight dirty to get ahead here in this tournament. Trying hard to use that strength advantage as well as that experience advantage to get out to an early lead here. Takagi having none of it, though. He drops Muda right on top of his head, but Muda's back up, no problems. Muda with that thrust into the throat. Not giving Takagi a second to breathe in this match. If Shingo can't find a way to turn this around, it's going to be a short night for him. Kick to the back of the head. Shingo does not move. Muda misses with that high kick. Hits with that throat thrust, though. And he pulls out a fork. Oh, he's stabbing away at Takagi. Shingo just a bloody mess here after that fork attack by Muda. That might have been what he needed to wake up, though. Muda gets out of that vertical suplex and pulls out the fork again, this time stabbing Shingo in the back of the head. Muda keeps that up. He might be disqualified. Might see Shingo move on a technicality. Stomping away on Muda in the corner there. Back suplex, ladies and gentlemen. Following that last match, this is the level of excitement that this crowd needed. Dragon screw leg whip from Shingo. Can't capitalize on it, though. Muda is just back up immediately. Poison mist. Shingo with a headbutt, possibly getting some of that mist into Muda's face as well. Only a 1 count off that senton. Muda off the rope. Shingo with a big back body drop. And he drops his big back on Muda's body with that senton. Tries up the pin off that back elbow. A 2 count only. Shingo finally finding that groove. The worst thing Muda might have done was bring blood to the dragon. Muda's got a piece of table. Brought it into the ring. Judge Mills Lane threatening to disqualify Muda. Muda spits some mist into the air. I don't know, moonsault. Is that going to be it? That is 8 minutes 50 seconds. Muda beats the absolute brakes off of Shingo Takagi to move on to round 2 of this Legacy Championship tournament. My goodness. 74% match evaluation. Muda wins off what's called a rounding body press, but that is a diving moonsault anywhere you slice it, ladies and gentlemen. We have the possibility of seeing a renewed rivalry in the form of possibly Ric Flair taking on the Great Muda in round 2, but first Flair has to get past Christian. Christian, of course, beating the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, has stated since then that it is his goal to face and defeat Cody Rhodes in this tournament. Of course, Christian has to get past Flair as well as the possible winner of whatever that second round matchup would be. Lofty goals from Christian, but we'll see if he can get past Flair here in this first round match. I wish that he did the little sickly woo that he does when he was doing his entrance. That would be fun, you know. He does this. If you've watched a few so far, then you know it goes. Woo! He'll do it in this match. It's hilarious, though. Anyway, here comes Christian. Christian trying to get the advantage early, just tossing Flair, and Flair immediately into that eye poke. Christian with a bitch slap, though. Two of the dirtiest wrestlers of their era facing off here. We'll see whose cheating is more effective, because that is likely what it'll come down to. Flair arguably has the cardio and experience advantage. Into that sleeper. His prime NWA champion Ric Flair, for those keeping score at home. An ECW Christian for fun. Flair misses with the chop, still lets out a woo though. One of the saddest woos I've heard in my entire life. Christian with a sliding clothesline on Flair. Flair with the chop. Not coming back from that Irish whip. Trading shots here. Christian with those left hands. Flair with the chops. The left hands win. Unsurprisingly. Christian slaps Flair. Drop kicks him in the back of the head. Cage getting out to the early advantage here. Rear chinlock on Flair. Flair trying to fight back into this thing, though. Snapmare from Flair. Misses on that basement drop kick. Looked like he was targeting the knees of Christian. Elbow drop onto Flair's head. Christian is suplexing Flair onto the floor right in front of us here. Modified abdominal stretch from Christian, showing Flair some of that 1980s offense he's used to. Once again in that sliding clothesline. Is he going for it again? He is. Looked like he was going to try to take Flair to the outside there, but thought better of it. Both men just dancing around each other here. Flair working the ribs. Into that kick to the leg. Christian drop kicking Flair from the top. 1, 2. 2 count only for Christian. Frog splash that misses, allowing Flair to send that knee into the back of the head of Christian. 1, 2. 2 count for Christian though. There with a butterfly suplex. And a backbreaker from Cage, but Flair rolls him up. Both men in the ropes though, no count. Christian with a drop kick. Sliding into that clothesline. Hits his frog splash that time, but Flair on his stomach. Misses a spear. Throws Flair to the outside. Not taking a moment to recover though. Suicide dive over the top and he gets a steel chair. Of course that is legal on the outside. Flair tries to roll up on the floor. I think he might be confused. Cage pulls out 2 pieces of table, decides he likes one better, brings it into the ring. He's gotten to the count of 5 to stop using that weapon. Hits Flair twice before that count's over.
1, 2.
Taking full advantage of the relaxed rules here of the Dream League. Elbow to the back of the head of Christian as Flair trying to get back into this thing. He keeps wooing.
Give up.
Will the sleeper do it? It very rarely does. Christian with a spear.
1, 2, 3.
And that gets him the win. 13 minutes, 44 seconds. The underdog in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, the underdog Christian Cage pulls out the victory against Ric Flair. 13 minutes, 44 seconds. Spear gets him the pinfall. We will not be seeing Flair Muta in round 2. We could possibly see Christian versus Edge in round 3, though. We have this rerun of the 2001 King of the Ring finals here. Rated R Superstar 2006 version of Edge making his way to the ring. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, wherever you are, thank you for making time for the Dream League. It's a scary Kurt Angle that we have here, folks. This is a completely unhinged TNA Kurt Angle. Truly both these competitors at their peak. 2 of the finest to do it.
5.
Wonder if Edge realizes that the R on his crotch is backwards. Angle's going to try to use that wrestling ability to his advantage here, whereas Edge, once again, it's going to be a strategy to see how much he can get away with. Former tag team partner, former brother, Christian, managed to pull that off beautifully against the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair, in that last match. Edge working the neck of Angle might be a smart move early. Angle trying to take Edge down, though, negate that height advantage that Edge has. Get him into somewhere where Edge is a little bit more comfortable. He hits a spear right into Edge's knee. Kurt knows it's going to be a submission that wins him this one, most likely. Edge avoids a couple of takedown attempts, maintains control. Booting Angle in the face. Angle takes Edge down. Continuing to work on that leg. Angle with the takedown. And Edge puts him in the educator. That's what that one's called, right? Someone in the chat or somebody in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong. Angle once again missing that takedown. Edge boosts him in the face. Angle with a gut-wrench takedown, slamming Edge's knee into the mat. Trading forearms. Edge gets the better of this. Past 5 minutes, and Kurt Angle has yet to find a groove. Edge misses with that frog splash, though. That might be the opening Angle needs. Grapevine ankle lock from Angle. Going to the submission finisher early. Oh, an edge in the... Oh, that... I think that's the educator. I don't know what the fuck that other move was.
Come on!
Edge getting this crowd into it. Just standing over Angle, and he hits the spear. Angle already looking... Oh, and into an ankle lock. Angle showing why he is one of the most feared competitors to ever enter the ring. Can truly get you into a position where the match could be over in seconds. Edge into that weird-ass submission I don't have a name for. Angle, I'm not certain what the point of that move is. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I don't get it. Edge with an Impaler DDT, just shutting down Angle's rebound. Again to the spear. Could this be it? Only a 2 count. Kurt Angle is nothing if not resilient. Into a knee bar. Edge in the ropes, but Angle able to keep it locked in for a few seconds there. Oh, and Edge comes out of the corner with that spear. Of course, we know that that's where it's the most powerful from. 2.9. Angle kicks out. Edge manages to get out of that German suplex attempt from Angle. Drops him with that sleeper drop. Angle into an actual sleeper, though. German suplex to the outside. Edge takes quite a spill there. Gets a piece of broken table, though. Kurt with a spear of his own. Into a regular ankle lock. Will this be it for Edge? Those brief flurries of offense, Angle has been doing a great job of working those legs of Edge. 2.9 only for the Rated R Superstar. Angle slam for Angle. Oh, he just drives that knee right into the ankle of Edge before locking in the ankle lock. Trying to do extra damage. Missing with that spear attempt. Just rubbing that boot on the bald head of Kurt Angle. Edge to the outside. Some of you viewing might wonder where, you know, some of our heavy hitters are. You know, your John Cena's, your Randy Orton's, your Terry Hogan's, that sort of thing. Well, it's because we couldn't put everybody in the tournament, folks. Ankle lock from Kurt Angle there. Of course, with the volume of shows, Kurt Angle showing his appreciation for his good friend Rob Van Dam before once again going into that ankle lock. Trying to snap the ankle of Edge. Edge with a big boot sends Angle crashing down to the mat. And drop kick by Edge. Misses with a second. Into an abdominal stretch, a modified abdominal stretch. Almost a... I don't even know what we would call that. Edge once again trying to get this crowd into it. They are hyped up. Edge misses a spear, though. Feeling the support of the crowd, can't quite get that big finisher. Angle takes advantage, though, locks Edge in the ankle lock. Edge fights out. Approaching 20 minutes gone in this match, and neither man showing signs of slowing down. 1, 2, 3. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. All I have to do is say something like that, and the match will end. It is 17 minutes, 14 seconds. Edge, your winner here in the first round. 100% match eval. American Rush Punch. So, a total side note. Irrelevant to anything. If you're watching this on the video on demand or you're watching this on YouTube and you get to the point you hear this story, just put in the comments, I heard the story, or like something related to the story, because it's my favorite memory from WrestleMania this year. So on night 1, there were two guys that were sitting like a few people down from me, and they weren't together. And I think both of them thought that wrestling was real, because they were arguing as if wrestling were real. And like, I'm a 33-year-old man that was at WrestleMania literally by himself. Okay, I can't judge anyone. But these men were in fact older than me, and they were arguing as if wrestling were real. And one of them was very pro Cody, one of them was very pro Roman. And the pro Cody guy described Cody Rhodes as Cody Rhodes, master of the America Punch. Yeah! And so to know that Edge just won a match with the American Rush Punch, and to know that that might lead to him facing off against Cody Rhodes in the second round, that makes me very happy. So let's do it. Let's do our final match of the opening round. Hold on, let me do the announcer voice again. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, the final match of the opening round of this Legacy Championship tournament, Cody Rhodes taking on Samoa Joe. Let's get down to ringside. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, your current WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. Hoping to be the first ever Legacy Champion. His father, Dusty Rhodes, eliminated in the qualifying round, so this would be another championship that Dusty didn't win that Cody could win. Absolute killer. Ring of Honor World Champion Samoa Joe on his way to the ring here. Both men have that experience of wrestling in Ring of Honor, wrestling in the Indies. This is before Samoa Joe ever stepped foot in a WWE ring. We'll see if that difference in experience is what is the difference maker in this match. Cody winning off that test of strength into a drop toe hold. Joe taking Cody down though. Joe is going to have that size and strength advantage here. Cody's going to have that speed and experience advantage. Samoa Joe with the throat thrust. Having little effect on Rhodes, though. Joe brutalizing Cody. He knows he's going to have to hit some heavy offense and work those submissions. He's going to have a chance to slow down the faster Rhodes. Joe into that high angle Boston Crab, almost a lion tamer. Didn't have that knee in the right place. Joe rubbing that forearm into the side of Cody's face. More of a humiliation tactic than anything. Those of you just joining us here this afternoon, this is the opening round of the Legacy Championship Tournament. Dream League Wrestling's one championship designed specifically for real-world wrestlers. Coming up next, we'll have a Carnival of Chaos Battle Royale as we put 8 representatives of our clown division in the ring against one another. We'll also have Vader defending that Monarch of Mass championship. Joe with an atomic drop. Headbutt to the back of Cody. Joe just tossing Cody around, putting himself firmly in control in the early goings of this match. Joe into the corner, but gets out quickly before Rhodes can take advantage. Single leg by Joe. Stomping away at the leg of Rhodes. Cody unable to find a groove here in the first 5 minutes or so of this bout. Starting to wake up a little bit here, but Joey was trying to slow him down. Oh, and Cody sits out of that powerbomb attempt. Rear chinlock, but Joe is in the ropes. Going for that rear naked choke, but once again in the ropes. Samoa Joe missed out on becoming the first Monarch of Mass, hoping he'd be the first ever Legacy Champion. Snapmare by Cody. side slam by Rhodes. Rhodes finally starting to get his feet planted in this match. Joe with a standing enziguri, having none of it. Regardless of where you're watching, if it's on Twitch or YouTube, if you like what you're seeing here with the Dream League, go ahead and give us a follow, subscribe wherever you're watching. You can get notified when we go live or when new videos go up. Cody only gets a 1 count. Of course, your follows and your subscriptions are greatly appreciated. I like doing this, and I don't really like doing things that I feel like nobody's looking at. So if you are enjoying this, please pay attention to me. I would greatly appreciate it. Suggest matches, suggest competitors.
10 minutes gone.
Samoa Joe into that rear naked choke again, that coquina clutch. 10 minutes gone.
Give up.
Cody with a suplex, hoping to slow Joe's momentum. Thus far, Samoa Joe's been an absolute wrecking ball, though. Barely giving Cody the space to breathe. Cody with a Boston Crab.
Give up.
Samoa Joe easily powers out of it, though. Another standing enziguri. Joe with the running senton. Just let all of his weight crash across Cody's back. The chop puts Cody on the mat, but he fights out of whatever Joe was hoping to do there. And Cody with a bulldog. It looks like Joe recovers faster. Joe just throwing Cody all around this ring today, ladies and gentlemen. Working that coquina clutch in the ropes, though. Joe might just be trying to do damage and wear Rhodes down if he knows he's not going to get that win. So Joe generally has very good ring awareness. He hits that powerbomb into the pin, 13 minutes, 20 seconds. Cody Rhodes will not be finishing the story of the Legacy Championship. Joe took advantage of that match early. Did not take his foot off the gas at any point. All right, let's have a quick preview of the second round before we move on. Give these guys a little bit of breathing room before their second round matches. So we have Kenny Omega, AEW World Heavyweight Champion, the belt collector, the cleaner, Kenny Omega, taking on Y2J Chris Jericho, 2004 variant. Okada, and look, you guys might have noticed, I'm not saying his first name, and you know why? Because I sound like a fucking idiot when I say it. So I'm just going to say Okada. That's his name, that's what I'm calling him. So we have Okada taking on Seth Rollins. It'll be an interesting matchup. We have Rainmaker versus King Slayer. Moving on, we have the Great Muta taking on Christian. An interesting matchup, clash of styles as well as eras. Then in our final match of the second round, we're going to have Edge taking on Samoa Joe. A very interesting, fascinating potential second round matchups there, or third round matchups. But first, we got to get a little bit weird. We got to get a little bit weird. We always get a little bit weird here. So we're going to do an over-the-top rope battle royale. And it's going to feature nothing but clowns. Send those motherfuckers in. Those motherfucking clowns. You guys might think I like clowns or something based on how much I use them. I want to set the record straight now. I do not. Clowns are fucking weird. I don't stand in strong support of clowns. I don't see myself as a clown advocate. However, it is very, very funny to me to make them fight. I don't know why. So today we're going to decide. We're going to decide the King of the Clowns. This is going to be an unofficial title. We're just going to have this a championship Sunday here today. So obviously Joker's got to go in. if we're crowning the king of the clowns. Violator probably has to go in, seeing as he is a notable clown. The most notable of clowns definitely has got to be in. No, not Red Hulk. This absolutely horrific Ronald McDonald. What the fuck is wrong with this Ronald? There's something wrong with this Ronald. I don't even know how many clowns we have on the roster. We're gonna put them all in. Or put as many of them in as we can. I do not like that. That is not something I like. Much like the Terrifier movies, that is not something that I enjoy. Gotta have Pennywise, right? $1990 Pennywise, though. Put Monster Clown in there. Psycho Clown, gotta be in there. And let's look around a little bit. So I know I have one more clown. I know I can fill this match out. We're not putting Pogo the Clown in there. That was a horrific match that I did specifically for me and my friends, and we do not need to revisit that. If you're watching this, I can't use this Pennywise because there's a part missing. So if any of you have that part or can help me out with that in some way, that would be sick. Really would love to use Sweet Tooth in this context, but obviously makes it real hard when he doesn't have all of his pieces, all of his parts, you know. I'm gonna rename these. This is gonna be my next thing, I think. I'm just kind of going through and seeing if I can get everybody where they need to be. Alright, so there we go. We got the non-title match. Oh man, do I have any titles that would work for this? What would be funny? Right, so the Legacy Championship, we can't do that, obviously. So we've got the IWGP titles, WCW, WWF, I think we got it, right? It's an over-the-top rope for the NWA World title, which we're redubbing the Carnival of Chaos Grand Champion. How about that? If you're the NWA champion, you are now the Carnival of Chaos Grand Champion. Oh, we need some kind of clown referee, man. I know Mills Lane is always the ref. Oh man, okay. This match is gonna be fucking stupid. I'm so excited. Alright, Mills Lane, you get the nod this time, I guess. Unlimited time. Win conditions, what? Okay. Over the top, but okay. No DQ count. No rope count. Are they allowed to go outside? Sure, fuck it. That sounds funny. Give them high criticals. There we have it, folks. Alright. Let's give it the announcer sauce. Since this is a championship bout, we need it, right? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next for the Carnival of Chaos Grand Championship, we have an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royale where pinfalls and submissions are also allowed. Representing the DC Universe, specifically the Batman Universe, we have Joker. Representing Spawn, we have Violator. Representing the works of Stephen King, Pennywise the Dancing Clown. We also have Psycho Clown, Pagano, and Monster Clown representing the real world. Art the Clown representing the worst goddamn series of movies I've ever seen. And Ronald McDonald representing the great state of obesity. Coming up next in the Dream League. thank you so much to the guys in Kaiju for the follow. Appreciate that this is what brought you in. Somebody just threw fire to start this thing. It's probably Violator. This match is going to be chaotic. I'm going to do my best to keep up with the action, but if you see me focusing in on one or two people in particular, it's because they're the most notable. Ronald McDonald and Psycho Clown attempting to double team. Pagano stabbing away at Violator. There's a lot of blood loss early in this match, though. Joker rubbing that elbow in on Ronald McDonald. Of course, these two probably the most notable clowns in the match, besides possibly Pennywise. So we are an equal opportunity here in the Green League. We allow clowns of all stripes and popularity levels to participate in the Carnival of Chaos division. Art and Violator have actually worked as a tag team in the past, representing what should we even call those? What should we call them? Hell's Jesters? Satan? I don't know, Satan, Clowns, something like that. Suggest some names for the tag team of Art and Violator in the comments, because I'm going to be doing that again, I think. Pennywise hoisting Ronald McDonald up by the throat. Seeing a lot of goofy offense from these guys. Not unexpected, though. Has Art pulled a gun yet? He's usually done that by this point in the match. Violator just over there being fat and gross. Art trying to literally murder Ronald McDonald. Oh, someone just got eliminated. I think it was Monster Clown. You know, Monster Clown died in the very first match in DLW history. That is canon. Art the Clown and Violator murder Clown or Monster Clown. You hate to see it, folks. Anyway, back to the action. Everybody just kind of knotted up here. Hard to tell who's who or who's doing what. Ronald McDonald sending the Joker to the mat. Working that bizarro submission that we saw Edge lock in earlier. Art the Clown eliminated, thrown from the ring. Looks like Pagano also eliminated there, or Psycho Clown possibly. One of the two. And I think Pennywise might have just sent Violator right back to hell. Ronald McDonald stabbing away at the Joker's head. Pennywise, the Joker, and Ronald McDonald all still in this match. Interesting that we noted them as possibly the three most iconic clowns in the bout. And they're all still here. Of course, Pennywise never really leaves, nor does Ronald McDonald. I guess the Joker doesn't either. Oh, and the Joker has been murdered. Pennywise murdered the Joker. Ronald McDonald was eliminated during that mix-up as well. Pennywise and either Psycho Clown or Pagano, one of the two. I'm sorry, most clowns look the same to me. That NWA Championship, aka the Carnival of Chaos Grand Championship on the line here. Both these men wanting to be the first person declared a champion here tonight. We know we'll be moving on here in a bit to our Legacy Championship Round 2 tournament. Becoming much more of a standard wrestling match at this point. Those eliminations came fast and furious in the first 10 minutes. Now we're slowing it down, though. Anyways, damn near getting eliminated. Oh, now he's just ahead. Oh, what? Oh no, he came out of the ring to fist him. Oh, he's just been sucked into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is fucking horrific. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I hated every second of that. Oh dear God. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like what happened there. Oh, and it counted as a ring out because he took him under the ring. Oh my God. That was Psycho Clown, okay. Oh my God. No Way Out 2005 ass finish to that. Holy shit, if you get that one, please follow me. Oh man, that was weird. That was weird. You guys want to keep it weird? I want to keep it weird. I like it when we get weird. You guys like it when we get weird. Let's get fucking weird, huh? I think that's going to be the catchphrase or the slogan for Dream League going forward when I inevitably have to design some more graphics because this beautiful number of 19 followers that I have has just absolutely exploded. When that happens, and I have to design more graphics, that's going to be the slogan for Dream League Wrestling. It's just going to be let's get weird. Oh, I really wish that you could do... See, and this is going to be a reason why I inevitably end up having to move to the PC version and rebuild this whole ass roster from the ground up. Which is going to suck. Oh my God, it's going to suck. But it's going to be worth it when I do it. But that's a complete digression. Wait, do I have... Some of you might already can tell what I'm looking for here. And I fucking found it. Oh my God, look at his head. Oh, look at his head. Okay. Oh wait, did you guys catch the nickname? Look, Letterman was better. Oh, I don't disagree with that. I do not disagree with that at all. Oh my gosh. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to look this up. Because I don't have any viewers right now, so I don't have to worry about any of you wandering away. And hopefully if you're watching this on video on demand, you will, I don't know, you'll probably stick around and just listen to me chatter a little bit. Oh, nobody's made Letterman. I mean, it makes sense that somebody has made Jay Leno, since he's actually had a pro match. Okay. Oh, we gotta go with big-ass head Jay Leno. Oh, You know, half of these people I could not even give you a real answer as to why I downloaded them, right? Like, I have a Xenomorph. Probably gonna make a Xenomorph fight RoboCop at some point, because that sounds really funny to me. Oh, but that's not what we're here for today. That is not what we are here for today. Also, if you guys are in the chat right now, or if you are watching this on video on demand, watching this on YouTube, watching this wherever, I want to do a show. So I've already talked about one that we're going to do, and I think we're going to start doing that around the first of the year, probably like towards the end of this month. So we'll start doing like hype shows, qualifier shows, that sort of stuff. But I really like, because we're going to do like the Battle of the Eras. And I'm going to start just like trying to come up with like some teams and stuff and like see like what I can put together for that. You know, we're going to have like Team WCW, Team WWF, Team, you know, just all the different eras are going to have teams. We'll probably do like some fun ones like Team DC, Team Marvel, Team Arlen will be in there with the King of the Hill gang. I'll just tell you that right now. I might do something like the Rat Pack might be in it just because they're all here, and once again, I think that's funny, and I think you guys enjoy it when we mix the not wrestlers, or like the fictional characters and that sort of stuff. I feel like you guys like it a little bit more when we mix those in with the real wrestlers, so I'll probably do like some stuff like that. But so the Battle of the Eras will probably start, like I said, right around the first of the year. That's the goal. Like, there'll be like a Wu-Tang group in there, because I like the Wu-Tang Clan. Team Aki, stuff like that. But so I think one of the shows in between that I really want to do is going to be a mirror show where guys take on various forms of themselves. So if that's something that you would be interested in seeing in the Dream League, leave me a comment, check in the chat. Let me know if Mirror Mania is something that you would tune in for. But before we get there, we got to get through this. And this is going to be absolutely fucking insane. So we'll put the corner weapon, we'll put fluorescent lights, 6, 125 speed, as is the standard in the Dream League. Turn off rope breaks, because once again, why would there be rope breaks in a death match? That's going to be our second slogan. We're going to have "Let's get fucking weird" as one slogan, and then the second slogan will be "Why would there be rope breaks in a death match?" But so, let's give this the announcer sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next in the Dream League, we have a 15-year-old grudge finally to be decided in a landmine deathmatch. As the former king of late night, the host of The Tonight Show, Jay Leno, takes on the people's choice, the people's champ, the people's favorite, Coco, Conan O'Brien. Next up in the Dream League. Talked about Adam Cole having a big-ass head earlier. Here's like, Jay Leno. Have Leno versus Cole in a big-ass head match later. I don't know what's going on with Conan's hair. Got a weird, like, top knot to it. Leno with a drop kick. Already showing more technical prowess than he did at Road Wild 1998. Just a reminder, we are one follow away from our follower goal. Our meager goal. It's only 20 at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. A 20 follower goal for the Dream League. If you're watching this, have not liked, followed, subscribed, whatever platform you're on, whatever their terminology for it is. Oh, and Conan gets sent to the outside and exploded. If you haven't liked, followed, subscribed, whatever platform you're on, please do so. We really appreciate the support. Well, Conan with a standing moonsault. It's insane to me that Jay Leno's head is that large and still somehow in proportion to his body. You guys hear about the newest Leno news? Here, I'll present this in the form of a Jay Leno joke. Hold on. Did you see this? I saw this thing here today. Did you see this? Did you see this, Kevin? Jay Leno, I guess he fell down a hill. He's going to get some, no, seriously, folks. Jay Leno he was going to get some chicken wings and he fell down a hill. Can you believe this? That's been in my head for a week, is Jay Leno falling down a hill while getting chicken wings, and how disappointed I am that there's not video of that. Conan with the pin attempt, only a 1 count. Leno with an atomic drop. Figuratively kicking Conan in the nuts by taking the Tonight Show away wasn't enough. He had to do it literally with that atomic drop. Oh, and Conan has grabbed his dick and he's twisting it. He is twisting Jay Leno's dick. But so speaking of the past, like I said, I want to do Mirror Madness as a show I would like to do in the future. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I don't know what the fuck Leno's doing there. Using that big ass head to his advantage though with a series of headbutts. But I think it would be fun too to take Conan trying to frame Leno for a DQ, but the ref not buying it because this match is no disqualification. But I would like to do a night, and maybe just do it like an ongoing series, like a retrospective series or so. Oh, and Leno sent to the outside. finally tasting that barbed wire and that C4 that's layered in. But maybe we just revisit some old matches that actually happened. Particularly matches that fit the Dream League style. Oh my god! Arms pinned lung blower from Conan O'Brien. But do some things that have been done before that kind of fit that Dream League aesthetic, like Leno and DDP against Hogan and Eric Bischoff. Just kind of do some weird stuff like that. And maybe just add in like some alterations, you know what I mean? Like maybe instead of it being just a regular tag team match, it's something like this. You know, it's a tag team match like this. I don't know, that's something I want to do. Leno, that sneaky fuck, of course, not happy with all of the weapons that we have in the ring already, has to bring brass knuckles out of his dick. I wish the hill he fell down while getting chicken wings was longer. Oh, he pulls those brass knuckles out again. He's posing and taunting. Conan grabbing his dick and twisting once more, though. Conan trying to get Leno to submit to that dick twist. And now Conan pulls out some brass knuckles of his own. Conan is stomping away at the ass of Jay Leno. That ass has seen the inside of more classic cars than most people know the names of. Yet another reason to be happy Jay Leno fell down a hill while getting chicken wings. Series of headbutts from Leno. Leno sounds like he's doing Kendrick Lamar ad-libs when he does that weird, like, Hulk-up talk that he does. Conan with a Pele. Oh, and a backstabber from Jay Leno. A very fitting move from Leno. The jackknife pin attempt. 2 count only as Conan O'Brien kicks out. Oh, and that does it, ladies and gentlemen. 14 minutes, 45 seconds. This landmine death match. Conan O'Brien wins by submission after pulling on Jay Leno's dick until he tapped out. Grabbed that dick and twisted it, ladies and gentlemen. 93% match evaluation. Big Head Jay and the Monsters lose. Absolutely wild match there, folks. Alright, you know we love a gruesome fight here in the Dream League. Actually, we'll hold off on that, because we've got a tournament. We've got a tournament to get to. We have more matches. We're only in the second round. Kenny Omega and Y2J. That's going to open up this round. 2 young, blonde, long-haired Canadian men facing off in this second round matchup for the Legacy Championship. Unexpectedly, this is the 3rd championship that will be crowned in the Dream League, behind the Carnival of Chaos Grand Champion. Of course, that being Pennywise the Dancing Clown, better known to some as Bob Gray, winning that Battle Royale earlier. Of course, Vader, the Monarch of Mass champion, be defending that here in a little bit. Jericho coming out to a knockoff version of the Too Cool theme. Jericho starts this thing off with an Enziguri. Immediately going to the big guns at Omega with that hook kick right to the face. And he rubs that forearm into the face of Jericho. Just a little bit of humiliation tactics there. Jericho working out of the corner. Omega at the knee to the seated Jericho. Omega once again, knee to the midsection. Kenny Omega, of course, had a slightly longer match than Jericho in the first round, going nearly 25 minutes against Bryan Danielson. Jericho hoping that Omega has not had the time to recover. Omega's still looking pretty fresh here. Gets Jericho on his shoulders, drops him down. German suplex into the bridge, 2.9. Omega trying to get the win early. Jericho reverses out. Drop kick to the rebounding Omega. Also, like, let me know, too, if you guys want to, like, see me do other stuff and, like, do commentary for other stuff, because I do play other games. Believe it or not, I do play other games. Jericho into the corner there. Oh, and an Enziguri, but no, I mean, oh, and Jericho with the Walls of Jericho, or Lion Tamer. No, we can do stuff, do other sports games, other wrestling games, obviously, Fight Forever, 2K, both available. I don't have the DLC for Fight Forever, nor will I be purchasing it. Omega with a 2 count there. You know, we could do either one of those, do like maybe a universe mode. Omega with the one-winged angel, just shy of 6.5 minutes, and that does it. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Chris Jericho has been eliminated from this tournament. Surprising many, I believe, myself included. But no, if you guys want to, I mean, obviously, like other sports games, Madden, NCAA, NHL, PGA, even survival games, Green Hell, Stranded Deep, Forest. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Silent Hill 2 right now. Like, I like to speedrun Resident Evil games. Literally, if any of that sounds like stuff you guys would want to see me do, that's not just like straight match commentary, that sort of stuff. I would love to kind of start branching out and doing some other stuff. But, I mean, it's going to be all relying on what you guys tell me you want to see me do. In the meantime, you've come to see me do this. So this is what we're going to do. We have round 2 matchup. Okada takes on Seth Rollins for the right to face Kenny Omega in the semi-final round. Here comes Okada to the ring. Looked very impressive in that first round match against Adam Cole. Speaking of looking impressive, though, this man won his opening round match the quickest of anyone. And not only that, was also the only one to win his first round match by by knockout. Sorry, by knockout. Okada probably going to be the more fatigued here. There's no way Seth Rollins has too much wear and tear on him after that match with Moxley. Rollins is looking for an attack in the corner there, and Okada just moves out of the way. Okada with that basement drop kick, takes a super kick though. Only a 1 count. Okada once more working that drop kick. Hangman's neckbreaker by Seth Rollins. Rollins misses with a spear attempt. Okada a big boot to the back of the head of Rollins. slap and a European uppercut, and then an SPF.
Give up.
Okada trying to take this one home early. Basement dropkick, and Rollins up immediately, however. Not so quick to get up off that drop salt, though. Rebound drop salt. Also, if anybody watching knows the name of that fucking move where he gets him in like the Emerald Explosion type position and then drops him on the fucking knee. Ooh, standing moonsault by Rollins for the 2 count. Let me know, because that move's sick as hell.
5 minutes gone.
And I'd love to be able to properly call it. Rainmaker! 5 minutes in, Okada hits a Rainmaker. Rollins kicks out, though. 2 of the most resilient men in this tournament facing off here. Rollins with the German suplex into the top rope. Phoenix Splash misses. Rollins powers out of that German suplex attempt. Sends Okada to the outside. Looking for a suicide dive. A flip senton, actually.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Rollins and Okada taking advantage of this long count on the outside of the ring.
12,
Those of you who are new to the Dream League, we
14,
observe a 20 count on the outside of the ring. Rollins with a sling blade. Takes a twisting tombstone, though. Rollins with the Hurricane Rana. And another Rainmaker, this time in the opposite corner. Rollins was in the ropes, though. Got it with the big boot. And another Rainmaker, this time further away from the ropes. 2 count only, though. Rollins still fresh and still strong. Frankensteiner followed by a flip senton in a second. Rollins does the deal. Falcon Arrow. Bridging German suplex, not able to get a pinfall, though. Too close to the ropes. Okada trying again out of the corner this time, and that is it, folks. 10 minutes and 41 seconds. Okada picks up the victory here. We'll move on to the second round or the third round of this tournament. And you see 10 minutes, 41 seconds, German suplex, 92% match eval. 2 matches left here in this second round. The Great Muta takes on Christian Cage next, and then Edge versus Samoa Joe to follow. The Great Muta, probably the most experienced of the competitors left in this match or in this tournament. There's Christian Cage, though, the man who defeated the previously most experienced person in the tournament, taking out Ric Flair in that opening round. There's the Bell Muta immediately sending Christian into the corner, unable to capitalize, though. Christian with a drop salt. A lot of people in this roster have drop salts in their arsenal. Muta stabbing away at the head of Christian. Only a 1 count. Both men trying to wrap this thing up early, folks.
Give up. Give up.
Muta not allowing himself to come back from that Irish whip. Christian, an absolute bloody mess. Not unusual for people that encounter the great Muta in this tournament. Shingo Takagi, of course, feeling the wrath of that fork and poison mist as well. Christian working a lot of old school offense today against these old school opponents. Swinging neck breaker. Oh, Muta into the armbar, trying to get a submission from Christian before we can even get to the 5-minute mark. Christian having none of it, though. On a sliding lariat. Muta once again spitting the mist into the eyes of Christian. I don't know how he got it into his eyes as he spit it at the back of his head, but the wonders of wrestling, you know? Muta suplex to the outside. Handspring back elbow to Christian. Muta once again brings out that fork. Technically it is illegal, but morally, or technically it is legal, but morally it's very questionable. Muta says it's over. Again, going to the mist. Christian with a hangman's neck breaker, though. 2 count only. Another neck breaker from Christian. Oh, and a figure 4 to Muta. We thought we might get Muta versus Flair in this second round. Christian bringing the Nature Boy to Muta. Side rush and leg sweep, and now both men are down. Muta is the first up, though, but still looks very woozy. Neck breaker by Christian. Into a backbreaker. Christian in the corner as it goes. Oh, there it is. He went for the spear. Spear helping Edge move into the second round today. Christian not even attempting a pinfall, though, deciding to drop some knees on Muta and inflict more damage. 2 count only at the 9-minute mark. Christian slapping the taste out of Muta's mouth and hitting him with a running knee. Cage has not been respectful of these veteran competitors here today. Muta to the outside. Christian follows suit with that incredible dive. Weapons, of course, legal on the outside in Dream League Wrestling. That's where the weapons live. It would be wrong to tell them they can't be there. At a 13 count. Christian back in. Muta back in. Oh, no, not back in. Now he is 16. He brings a chair with him, though. Christian manages to avoid it. Only a 2 count. Christian once more disrespecting Muta. Muta responds with a Pele kick. Christian going for the pin. Only a 2 count. Muta stabbing away at Christian's forehead. This match has been brutal thus far, ladies and gentlemen. Neither man wants to make a second round exit in this tournament, but one must. Oh, Muda spinning the mist into the air, then into Christian's eyes. It's got to be the 4th or 5th time Christian's been misted today. Muda tries with the miss one more time, but misses. Backbreaker from Christian. Too close to the ropes for a pinfall, though. Closing in on 15 minutes. This has been the longest of the second round bouts thus far. Wish with a swinging Hangman's Neckbreaker. Only the 2 count. Lots of near falls today. Muda biting the already bloody forehead of Christian. It sounds like a good way to get something. Nothing good. Christian to the top. Waits on Muda to stand and hits him with that spinning back elbow. Double kicks from Muda there. Oh, and once again, just stabbing at the neck and ear area of Christian. The brutality is just insane. If Muda doesn't win this match, it is entirely possible that he could end up our King of the Death match. Or at least in that tournament. Suplex from Christian. 2 count. Muda refuses to be eliminated by such a basic move. Christian calling out to his peeps here. Trying to keep this momentum going as we approach the 20-minute mark. Blood from both these men just absolutely staining our ringside area here. Muda grabs another chair. 15 count, both men back in the ring. Muda with a jumping pile driver on the chair. Goes to the top rope. What is he waiting for? And he just karate chops Christian in the top of the head. I don't know if that's what it was, but that's what it looked like. Miss followed by a bitch slap, and Christian is down. Another misting. He wants his man to die. Christian with a crossbody, and that ends it. Wow. 20 minutes and 43 seconds. The underdog, Christian Cage, once more pulling out the victory. Flying body attack for the win. 2 legends of the NWA down at the hands of Christian Cage. He will not get the chance to take on Cody Rhodes that I know he so desperately wanted, though. However, he could still take on his former tag team partner, former brother Edge, or Samoa Joe. I don't know if he's got specific beef with Samoa Joe, but I don't remember them having a lot of beef in TNA. You can correct me if I'm wrong. We're spending a lot of money on pyro here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just, there we go. We don't need to see entrances for guys we've seen already. Joe immediately on the offense with the release overhead belly to belly. Edge trying to Irish whip Joe. Joe plants his feet though and hits a Manhattan drop. Samoa Joe was able to overwhelm Cody Rhodes in their first round match and not really allow him to get off the ground. Let's see if he can do that against Edge here. Thus far, this match has been primarily Samoa Joe with little flashes from Edge. Joe just firmly in control here, not much to say. These two versions of these guys would have been contemporaries. Edge sits out of a powerbomb attempt there. Oh, Joe with that standing enziguri. Edge with a back elbow. But Joe gets that powerbomb. That's what got him the victory in the first round. 2 count only to Edge there. We need to wear him down some more, Joe. He does a Sambo suplex. Edge saved by the ropes. Joe trying for a suplex. Edge gets out of it, though. Edge bridging out of that suplex, hoping to get a pinfall. Wrap this one up early. Whoever wins this match takes on Christian, but Christian has had not only 2 of the most impressive victories today, but also he's had the longest combined ring time out of anyone. So that will definitely play a role in his condition going into that semifinal bout. Joe taking a couple seconds to get a breather out there. Edge pinning Joe, only a 2 count though. Joe up before Edge. There's still a lot left in the tank of the Samoan submission machine. Edge with that missile dropkick off the top. Oh, and Joe just completely decimates Edge with that powerbomb. Somehow Edge manages to kick out. Execution DDT from Edge. Or Impaler. Oh, and then Edge with a spear. Getting the Edge heads riled up and then going for the spear. 2.9 only. Once again, calling out to the fans. Edge with the spear again. 2.9. Joe locking in that coquina clutch, but too close to the ropes for a submission. Judge Mills Lane tells him he needs to back off. Edge with that education? Something like that. 2.9. Joe knows that powerbomb has the ability to end a match. It's just a matter of hitting it at the right time. Of course, taking that Impaler DDT is not going to help. Joe with trying to choke the life out of Edge. Edge managing to get a hand in there and break free, though. And that is it. The ultimate opportunist. Edge saw his opportunity, bridging into a pinfall out of that suplex, picking up the victory. Northern Light suplex. Edge gets the victory. 12 minutes, 49 seconds. So in the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a rematch of many classic bouts as Kenny Omega takes on Okada. And then in the second half of the tournament, a second battle of former tag team partners, former brothers, as Edge takes on Christian. But first, First, we gotta do something stupid. We always do something goofy in between the tournament rounds, right? Let's say always. We've had like 2 tournaments. So we always like to do a little bit of gruesome fighting here in the Dream League. This music's just so fucking catchy. That's just, I'm sorry, that's fucking unsettling. That is straight up unsettling. I don't like it. You can tell how old, like how long ago I initially put this roster together based on where people are. But that's beside the point. The point is that we're going to do a little bit of gruesome fighting. And well, there's only one fight I can think of that needs to happen under these rules, right? So in this corner, in the blue corner, fighting out of outer space, the Predator. You guys already know where I'm going. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to drag it out or anything. Ooh, okay, cool. So what do we got here? So we've got original Alien. Got... This feels more Aliens. This feels kind of Alien 3. Because Alien 3 had the brown palette to it. And then this is straight up Alien vs. Predator video game. So obviously we've got to go with that one. Let me see how truly horrifying. Let's see. Are any of these Predator skins like kind of... Okay, this one's kind of, yeah. One's more video game-y. It's closer to the video game thing that we like. Alright. 5 3-minute rounds. Knockout or submissions only. No murders. Okay, maybe some murders. I can't confirm that any match will or will not have a murder when it comes to the Dream League. Oh, I don't like how the Xenomorph's head sits on there. Actually impressed at the restraint from these guys. To not just immediately go into their most fucking horrifically deadly attacks. And as I say that, the Predator immediately starts carving away at the Xenomorph's head. You don't want to bust him open though, we're going to melt a hole through this arena. Okay, the Xenomorph low-key looks like the aliens from Mars Attacks, right? Not like in general. Like, I'm not saying that as like a general thing. That being said, this Xenomorph low-key looks like a fucking Mars Attacks Xenomorph, right? Predator is really taking advantage of that strength advantage that he has there. Oh, there is blood from the Xenomorph in the ring. God damn it! Going into round 2. The blood was not cleaned up enough for us not have to pay the security, not for us to get our fucking security deposit back, so thanks guys. I appreciate the restraint these two are showing and not just immediately mauling Mills Lane and the audience, though. That's pretty nice. It looks like Xeno's crew got him patched up. Oh, he's bleeding again, though. Trying to choke out the Predator, literally trying to choke the life out of him. Approaching the halfway point of this fight. We're coming up on 2.5 minutes. Oh, it looked like that scythe went into the Xenomorph's eyes. Which is crazy because they don't even have eyes. Not external ones. Predator's punching away at the back of the head of the Xenomorph, and there's plenty of head to punch there. This is it. This is the final round. Hangman's neckbreaker from the Xenomorph. Neither one of these competitors wants to lose. A loss means death for both. Predator just throttling the Xenomorph there. Mills Lane can't do anything about that. Big ass headbutt from the Xenomorph. Just about 3 minutes left in this fight. Predator is trying to choke the Xenomorph to death. We need to see some high impact offense from both of these guys if either hopes to get the win here. Before 2.5 minutes left in this fight. Oh, is it 5 3-minute rounds? Oh, I need to change that. It's supposed to be 5 3 minutes. Or 3 5 minutes. Oh, and the fucking Predator hits a Ace Crusher. The Xenomorph's getting carved up. Kicked in the face, disrespected. He spits the mist in the Predator's eyes. A corrosive mist. I do not like the noise that thing just made. Get it the fuck away from me. Predator just continually working on that face of the Xenomorph. He's now pounding away. Trying to turn it into a fine goo. Oh, Xeno misses on that. Oh, Predator tries to get the... Oh, that is it! Immediately in this final round. Choke bomb from the Predator knocks out the Xenomorph. Ugh. Well, that was gross. That was a gross fight between two gross things. Let's do something more comforting now. We've done a few of these barbed wire death matches. They're usually a team affair. And I don't see any reason to change that now. You know what I mean? I was like, who the fuck is Avery Good? It's a very good professional wrestler. In case you were wondering. So let's find a tag team for this, huh? This one's horrific. Seen a lot of good options here. Freight Train, always a great option. Let's go with something new. Let's go with someone new. Something new. I like that I have Luigi, but not Mario. It shows you where my priorities are. I need to get Sam Fisher in here. Don't ask me why I have Stanley. Oh, I do have Super Mario. Okay. Okay, let's try something here. I think you can probably see where I'm going with this. That is fucking horrific. Oh boy, I just wonder what Ganon's up to. We'll give him a 30-minute countdown. Because half the time these matches end in explosion and knockouts. And that's not fun. Okay. Ugh. Whew. Who knew sitting here and talking to yourself was so tiring? Alright, let's give it the sauce, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Dream League Wrestling specialty, the Barbed Wire Deathmatch. As video game icons, Super Mario representing the Mushroom Kingdom, and Link, the hero of Hyrule, team up to take on their arch-nemesis as Bowser and Ganondorf team up to take on our heroes. Who will be victorious? Find out next in the Dream League. There's the bell. Our heroes immediately taking on the antagonist of the other guy. Mario really wants to fight Bowser, though. He really wants to fight Bowser. Yeah! Link letting out a yeah. Double team on the young hero. Thus far, the baddies have been in control. Ganon and Bowser tag teaming Link. Ganon goes for a suplex on Mario. Link punches him. Mario lands right on his head. I don't think that was the help you thought it was, buddy, but keep sending Ganondorf into those fucking barbed wire ropes. Dropping the elbow repeatedly. Bowser not allowing himself to get double teamed. Mario counters out of that powerbomb attempt. Mario tries to get the pin, no avail though. Bowser into those barbed wire ropes. Dan and Link trading shots. Link barely getting the better of it. Oh, and Mills Lane is down. Referee Judge Mills Lane taken out by Bowser, it looked like. Yeah! He is busted open. He is going to have to get medical attention. Bowser suplexing Link onto a chair as Mario takes the barbed wire to the back. Mario rolling up Bowser for a pin, only gets a 1 though. Mario showcasing that quickness. quickness and agility that's made him an icon. Our heroes taking turns just slamming their antagonist into that explosive barbed wire. Mario taking Ganondorf down. Gotch-style neutralizer from Bowser. Mario into the barbed wire. All four of these men have just got to be cut up and singed. 2.9. Mario almost losing it for his team there. Cracks Ganondorf over the head with that kendo stick. If you win the match, we'll let you take one of those back to the Mushroom Kingdom with you, buddy. Ganon rubbing that forearm into Link. A little bit more than humiliation is normal, though, because he's got that armor on. Double power bomb from the heroes. The baddie's back in control here. Ganondorf swinging that sledgehammer. Total elimination from Ganon and Bowser. Link into that figure 4, though. Gotta wonder where he learned that in Hyrule. Ganondorf did not just hit the Booker T axe kick. Oh my god, that was fucking awesome. Ace Crusher from Bowser. Every time Ganondorf taunts it sounds like he's saying holla. These low-down dirty heels just taking every shortcut they can here. But it's a deathmatch, so it doesn't matter. Who cares? Oh my dear God! Oh, that high-angle powerbomb onto the chair. How is Link still standing? Oh no. Oh, are we in the timeline where Ganondorf wins? Oh, that's not good. Ganon said holla. Holla, holla, holla. Let me holla at you. Let me holla at you. Hey, little mama, let me holla at you. Holla, holla, holla. Link is big as hell. You are right. This is definitely like adult Link. Bowser into that barbed wire. He might be the only one of these 3 men, or these 4 men, that is immune to the effects. High-angle powerbomb on Link. Oh, and a mandible claw. That is it. Mario submits to a mandible claw. 15 minutes, 28 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, you hate to see it, but the bad guys have won. 100% match evaluation. Link is going to have to fight a fucking moon now. Oh, man. Hate to see it, but you tough. You'll get through it. We still have 3 tournament matches left today before we wrap up. We also have the Monarch of Mass Championship to be decided. I don't know why I did that. Let's have the Monarch of Mass Championship to be decided here today. But let's do something goofy before then. Like let's do one more weird one before things start getting serious. We always got to go into here to get the weird ones. I know I pointed it out last time, but like I've got Brawly, got Cell, I've got multiple like DBZ characters, Future Trunks, Frieza, no Goku. think that says a lot about me. So let's see, what have we got? Who can we put? This is going to be a standard one-on-one singles bout. Gonna see how weird we can get with it. You know what we did? We did Alien versus Predator. We've already encompassed one classic matchup today from video game history. So I think it's only right that we do another one. Why only have one when you can have two? Oh, he's not here. That's why. That's why he's not down there. It's his shoot name, brother. Terminator versus RoboCop. Let's see, how weird can we make it? Win conditions, pinfall, yeah. Let's do, so high critical for sure, because of how tough these two are. Yes, that's what the speed is there. It doesn't make the speed of the wrestlers faster specifically. It makes the speed of the game faster. So you can go all the way up to 800 speed. And then there's also, I think it's the cut play option. And I don't think you can do it for everything. I can't remember what like the qualifications are for cut play. But if you do that, then it basically drops frames. So it runs like, you'll see like basically every like 10th frame essentially, I think is what it works out to. And it's just like a super like quick cut version of the action, which would be absolutely deranged to try to commentate, which means I'm definitely going to do it at some point. But let's put the announcer sauce on this one. Coming up next, a battle of two techno icons from different sides of the coin. First, representing Cyberdyne Systems, we have the one, the only, the one of many, the only of many, the Terminator, as he takes on the protector of law, order, and justice, WCW icon, Alex Murphy. It's the Terminator versus the RoboCop, next in Dream League. Terminator is the first person today with theme music that actually fits. This is the T800 model. I wonder who he stole those clothes from. Weird thing, the time travel Terminators always makes them naked, right? Because of the whole, like, artificial material or whatever. Terminator time travel makes no fucking sense if you really consider it. But he came through the portal naked. There was no time travel involved or anything. We just yelled into the portal that we wanted a Terminator, and Nude Arnold came through. Don't know where those clothes came from. Not gonna be asking. Terminator out to the early advantage. Oh, I'm very curious where he learned that submission. Also, his face, real unnerving, right? Like Chad, I'm not alone. That face looks like not okay. Of course, we have not adjusted our firearm rule yet. Our championship committee has been debating for several weeks now after Art the Clown busted out a handgun. So entirely possible that these two guys are going to shoot each other. Kind of taking it slow to start off here. Neither man really, well, I don't know if we can really call the Terminator a man. Oh, and RoboCop just trying to rub that synthetic skin off the face of the Terminator. Terminator returning the favor, but there's no skin to rub off. RoboCop kind of looks like MF Doom in this outfit. RoboCop just goes working on those artificial ribs of the Terminator. The Terminator is showing off his ability to learn through combat experience and whatnot. Did you see? RoboCop rubbed in that forearm. Terminator rubbed in that forearm. RoboCop hit that rib breaker. Terminator hit that rib breaker. Oh, and a deadlift German suplex from the Terminator. I don't even think he knows that was a wrestling move. Luthez press for the pin. Normally that would be to his advantage using that large mass advantage. Oh, did he just choke slam him after putting his fingers in his eyes? Oh, was that an eye socket slam? I hate that. That's gross. Don't do that again. We'll get rid of people doing eye socket choke slams before we get rid of guns in Dream League, goddammit. Much slower pace to this bout still. Oh, and that German suplex not successful. RoboCop able to shift his weight and turn it against the Terminator. Running forearm smash and RoboCop into a choke. I don't know how you can choke a being that doesn't breathe. I don't know if he's necessarily considering that. Another deadlift German, that time it connects. Going into that sensitive tummy of the RoboCop. Because you know he's fucked up under that armor, ladies and gentlemen. He's real fucked up under there. Oh, the Brock lock from RoboCop. Of course, when you have your opponent's head put that close to your head, you are at risk of getting kicked in the head. Terminator and RoboCop just trading it out here. Neither man really getting a strong advantage. RoboCop looking gassed, though. I am also impressed that the sunglasses are staying on. I would like to know what they're made of and where I can get some. But to answer that question, we got to figure out where he stole those clothes from. Oh, and a last ride from the Terminator. Staring directly into our souls as he goes through that pinfall. I know I said it before, but I really do not I don't like how the Terminator looks. It's unsettling. He looks too much like he's supposed to. RoboCop looks like Robert Cop over here. Both men going for a spear, both men missing.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Oh, and Terminator just trying to... He might be trying to pop his fucking head off. I don't know. It was a disqualification in the making, no matter what it was.
Give up.
Mounted punches from RoboCop. Gotta figure those armor... Oh, get your fingers out of there, dude! Stop putting your fingers in his eyes!
Give up. Give up.
Punching away once more. Oh, you gross-ass bitch. You probably got eyeballs on your hands still. Ugh. I hope the Terminator wins now.
Give up.
Oh my god! What is this? The Human Torch has come to interfere, but whose side is he on? Oh, it looks like he's here to back the Terminator. The Human Torch, Johnny Storm, is here to support the Terminator. What does he know that we don't? Oh, and it's just a standard choke slam from the Terminator. No weird eyeball stuff required. Oh, RoboCop had that match in the palm of his hands, and the Human Torch shows up to back the Terminator. Ladies and gentlemen, in all my weeks of doing this, I never anticipated we would see something that fucking goofy. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, you would think it would be illegal. You would think that it would be. It's not. Why? I don't know. It's not. Oh man. Oh, what kind of weirdo tag team match is that going to lead up to? Oh man. So, Human Torch and the Terminator are now aligned. Oh, maybe our backstage interviewer, Stacy Cornbread, can get an answer about that. Okay. Well, now we got to get back to the championship stuff here. Now, because I just feel gross after that. RoboCop kept poking out the Terminator's eyeballs. Fucking Johnny Storm possibly turned heel. Depends on how you feel about the Terminator, I guess. I mean, I'm pro Terminator, so to me it's cool, but okay, no, let's get back into the championship. Semi-final round for the Legacy Championship. Here we have our matches set, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Omega takes on Okada in a rematch of their classic New Japan Pro Wrestling bouts. And Edge takes on Christian in a rematch of their not-so-classic 2001 bouts. Alright, let's just get down to it, ladies and gentlemen, as Okada takes on Omega next. Let's get down to ringside. Kenny Omega claims to be the best bout machine, has been delivering thus far today. Two absolutely phenomenal matches in the first and second rounds. Omega, of course, representing All Elite Championship, All Elite Wrestling as the AEW champion. Okada representing it in New Japan, the IWGP World Champion. Omega Okada, is this 4? Is this number 4? Number 5? Omega wasting little time. Back elbow in the corner and then a forearm smash. Okada just slapping Omega before that European uppercut. We've seen that a lot today. Oh, into the figure 4 leg lock. Omega part of the longest and shortest match of the day thus far. No telling how long this one will go. Longtime wrestling fans, though, of course, know that the difference between Omega and Okada is not in terms of skill, it's in terms of cardio. So Okada will be looking to wrap this one up a little bit sooner, you would think. Whereas Omega definitely has had a little bit more rest time following that second round match, and could feasibly take this into a little bit deeper water. Oh, and into that German suplex out of the electric chair. Okada in the ropes, though. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the first match of the semifinal round of the Legacy Championship Tournament. Swinging neckbreaker from Omega, or from Okada. Forearm battle here. Omega says not today and lands that super kick. Cardio might not make a difference if Omega keeps wrestling like this. Going back to that super kick once more. Omega into the corner. Okada stomps.
Give up. Give up.
Another super kick from Omega. We do not have a challenger in line for the first shot at the Legacy Championship, but you have to figure anybody eliminated at this deep stage is not only fighting to possibly go on, but fighting to make a case to be that first challenger if they do lose. Nice shot kick from Okada. Omega is throwing a super kick party here in the ring today. Okada trying to choke Omega out. That Cobra choke got him that win in the first round. Omega taking a second to get it together. Or possibly, oh, he looked like he might have been laying a trap that Okada was ready for. Out of that fireman's carry into a suplex. Oh, and Okada chaining together German suplexes. Omega stops him before the third, though. Answers with a German suplex of his own. Once again, though, too close to the ropes for it to count. Oh, Rainmaker! 9 minutes in, Okada hits the Rainmaker, 2.9. Going for that finish early. Okada knows that once he gets past that 15-minute mark, even closer to that 20-minute mark, this match is going to start to favor Omega more. Omega with almost a standing V-trigger. Looks like he didn't leave his feet there. Battles out of whatever Okada had in mind. Hits a V-trigger. Spinning powerbomb. Only a 2 count, though. Okada digging deep in the tank here. That butterfly lifted DDT almost. Okada picks Omega up for a tombstone, but Omega reverses out into one of his own. It is hard for the Rainmaker to stitch any offense together here in this match. He's getting little flashes, but it has been all Omega so far. Hitting him with another brain buster. Omega powers out. Oh, but Okada answers. Both these men firing huge shots here. Another Rainmaker. Will this be the finish? 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Omega still has a lot left in the tank.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okada might be hoping to get a ring out here.
6.
He can keep Omega out there to the count of 20. He will get that ring out and move on to the final.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Both men rolling simultaneously at 16. Both men know what's on the line here. Don't want to get counted out. Okada misses with that back elbow in the corner, and Omega lands a poison rana. Drop kick to the back of the head of Omega. Focusing a lot of offense around the head is Okada. Oh, and a tombstone. Okada thinks he might have this one wrapped up. Looks like he might have been going for the Rainmaker, but instead he takes a lariat from Omega. Omega might have been thinking ripcord V-trigger. A brainbuster. On Omega, it's a suplex, that full Nelson suplex. Contrary to their history, Okada really starting to come alive here later in the match, but will it matter now that he's taken a one-winged angel? Oh, the ropes save him. Omega with that standing shooting star press, that does it. 18-15, Kenny Omega moves on to the final. He is the first participant in the final round of the Legacy Championship Tournament. After putting on another classic bout against Okada. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy wrestling even tangentially, that was a match that you should have enjoyed. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you definitely should have enjoyed it. All right. Sorry, I'm getting caught up on the 8 text messages I got during the course of that match. Not that you guys aren't important to me, of course. Of course you're important to me. Everyone watching is important to me. But, is it as important as what's about to happen? And that is deciding the second half of our Legacy Championship Tournament final round. We have Christian Cage taking on Edge as former tag team partners, former brothers, clash. Cage actually demanded to enter first, going back to his previous complaints of it always being Edge and Christian and never Christian and Edge. So out first is Christian. And here comes the Rated R Superstar. Man, he's put together a couple of very impressive performances thus far. However, his opponent has been an underdog in every match he's come to and managed to pull out a victory. Will it happen again? Oh, Christian immediately going to that top rope inverted DDT, wasting very little time trying to wrap this one up. Edge thinking better of going to the top rope. Edge into the corner now. Not letting Christian get any offense, though. Into that weird-ass submission whose name I keep forgetting. Edge with a vertical suplex. Really hoping to just keep that momentum on his side. That's been the key to victory for Edge in both of his victories today. Able to overwhelm Kurt Angle in their first round match. And Paler DDT trying to get this crowd hyped up. Oh, and a spear. This could be over early, ladies and gentlemen. Only a 2 count. Christian just barely getting out of that. Misses with that back elbow in the corner. Hits a couple of standing, though. Boston Crab from Christian. Edge just out of reach of those ropes. 2.9 for Edge. Not even 5 minutes into this match. These two guys probably know each other better than just about anyone else in the tournament, though. Edge staying firmly in control of this one as we approach the 5-minute mark. Christian with that back elbow. 2 count only. See, this is an example. I talked about this earlier, where doing like a card that's nothing but classic matches, like matches that have happened before, and just like seeing what happens. if I had thought about that beforehand, I could have had 2001 Edge and 2001 Christian in this match. And we would have gotten, like, a much different result, I think. Christian taking full advantage with that baseball bat. He got a 5 count to use a weapon. Edge gets a 2 count off that frog splash from the top. Oh, and Edge once more going to that Impaler DDT. Oh, and a Edge-O-Matic. Yeah, it's a fucking Edge-O-Matic. I remember the name of that one because it's stupid. Edge with that Northern Light suplex. That's what got him the victory in the second round. Frog splash by Edge. Is this going to be it? Keeps wearing Christian down, forcing him to kick out and expend that energy. At this late juncture in the tournament, that can't be good for Christian. Edge with the spear. 1, 2. Atomic drop from Christian. That's just about all he could probably get done there. Not that it matters, as Edge goes right back to that Impaler. And another spear. 10 minutes and 1 second. Edge proves himself to be the superior member of this classic tag team. There we go. All right, y'all. It has come to this. The final. Kenny Omega taking on Edge to crown the first ever Dream League Legacy Champion. But first, we have other business to attend to. Because if you're crowning the first ever champion, a current champion can't main event over that champion. It goes against the rules and etiquette of wrestling. It just feels wrong. So, with that in mind, oh, is it SWA or is it S1 that we like? I might have to restart this with different rules, but I think this is what we want. So, of course, the current Monarch of Mass, man who won that title in a tournament, defended that title against Zangief immediately after the final, and who has defended that title since the Big Boys belt. It's a Big Boys belt for big boys only. And there's only one big boy in Dream League Wrestling. He's the biggest of boys. And he's angry. And he wants that title. He wants to be the Monarch of Mass. He wants it real, real bad. And we're going to let him challenge for that title because there's nothing we can do to stop him. And that's what's led us to this juncture here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Old Man Hulk challenging Vader for the Monarch of Mass Championship. The king of the big boys. We'll do 6. I like 5 for the TKO. It's a championship, too. It's a championship fight. So it's got to be 5-minute round, or 5 rounds. 5-minute rounds. No rope breaks. Alright, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final title match of the night before we crown our first ever Legacy Champion on this first ever Championship Sunday. Big Van Vader defends his Monarch of Mass title. His well-earned, well-defended, hard-fought title against the most biggest of boys that we could possibly pull. Hulk in SWA rules. The champion coming out first. Not intimidated by this challenger in the slightest. So I know this is a popular video, but I have to ask, I always have to ask, Chad, have you seen the video where Vader gets his fucking eyeball popped out, and then he keeps wrestling? Hulk coming out to an Iron Man sounding song is kind of funny. Also, I've made this request multiple fucking times. Why do we keep putting the alter egos, the secret identities of these heroes in the bottom third? Alright, I'm gonna have to drop the Vader video in chat. So everybody can see it. It is one of the most intense things I've ever seen in wrestling. Hulk going to the midsection of Vader. There we go, chat. You can enjoy Vader getting his eyeball popped out and then pops back in. It is a little graphic. It's a little gross. I remember watching it when I was a teenager for the first time and thinking it was one of the fucking grossest things I'd ever seen. But I've seen much worse now, unfortunately. Of course, this Hulk. Is this the... No, this is like the ultimate... I can't remember... I'm gonna have to look this up. But this is like the ultimate version of the Hulk. And I'm not saying that like from... I'm not saying this is like from the Ultimate Universe. This is Maestro Hulk. This is a Hulk variant, if you will, from Hulk Volume 2. I remember that part. He was a 90s character. But he was he's got Banner's intelligence, but embraces Hulk's more violent tendencies, if I have that right. He's been a bad guy. I think he's been a good guy. But yeah, Beardy Boy Maestro Hulk. Of course, he's the one that comes through looking for a fight. Oh, and Hulk just having his way with Vader in this match, but Vader is showing a lot more durability than I think a lot of people would expect somebody fighting literally the Hulk. Hulk up at that 2 count there. Alright, I'm glad... Oh, Hulk with that violent takedown of Vader. Vader back up at a count of 5. Hulk thinks he has this wrapped up. He does not. For those of you unfamiliar with what we're watching here, SWA rules are essentially, they're similar to what Pride Fighting Championships had. DQ or knockout submissions are allowed. Pinfalls were not allowed under Pride rules, obviously. But they were a little bit more loose than most other MMA promotions in terms of like what types of strikes were allowed, what types of submissions were allowed, that sort of thing. So seeing a man full-on powerbomb a guy in a Pride ring is not something that would be unexpected. Hulk going for that suplex, but Vader's saved by the bell. Vader's sending the big man into the corner. You gotta wonder if Vader does lose the belt here. If Hulk becomes the new Monarch of Mass, who is gonna step to him? Who could possibly challenge the Hulk? Vader with that power bomb. That's what won him the title in the first place. Helped him hold on to it. Oh, just an absolutely brutal lariat from the Hulk. He backs off so Mills Lane can get that count in.
7, 8.
Vader up at a count of 8. You don't observe a standing 9 count here in DLW.
2.
Chokeslam sends Vader right back down. Big man is struggling to get back to his feet.
7, 8, 9.
Mills Lane says he's good to go at 9, but I've got questions. Vader with the splash. Not even certain he knows where he is at this point. Just wrestling on instinct.
1, 2.
We'll put that shoulder smash in the corner. You notice his back muscles kind of look like a face.
6, 7, 8, 9.
On Vader up, good to go at 9. Choke slamming the big Hulk. Maestro Hulk, though. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Maestro Hulk, who oddly enough looks like an irradiated John Williams, picks up the victory. He is your second ever Monarch of Mass champion. Knockout in the 3rd round. Absolutely brutal fight there. Ugh, I did not like that. I mean, I liked it. It was cool and all. I didn't like it, though. Didn't sit well with me, you know? It just, ugh. Alright, let's do a random entry MMA before we go and crown that legacy champion. Alright, I like the idea of Rikishi being in there. We're going to delete Ryan Nova, though. We're going to random select another opponent. King from Tekken, okay. Alright. King has actually already fought in an MMA fight, Gruesome Rules fight in Dream League Wrestling. He fought Pee Wee Herman. I think that was on the Randomizer show. Pee Wee putting up a much better fight than I think anybody anticipated. But not as good as a fight as I think that King is going to get out of Rikishi here in Gruesome Fighting Rules. Rikishi trying to get the advantage early. He knows he's going to have to wrap this one up quickly. Yes, the eyeball was insane. The fact that he just pushed that son of a bitch back in and kept wrestling has got to be one of the craziest fucking things I've ever seen. Ever in wrestling. Also, chat, how's the video and everything looking today? We are streaming for the first time ever in 60 FPS. And bitrate is looking good on this side, but I want to make sure you guys are having a good experience on that end. King kicking Rikishi in the gut there, and Rikishi not letting the... Is King's a person, right? Is he a person? Or is he just an actual dude with that cheetah head? Also, that's a cheater, right? I don't know animals so well. Only the cool ones. I think he's a luchador as well, but I've always been confused and thought that, like, his head might actually, like, he might actually just be, like, part cat. I don't know. Tekken's fucking weird. You ever played the Tekken games? If I didn't already have a plan for what was going to be the next championship, I would announce a tournament right now just for funsies. But I'm going to announce a different one at the end of the stream for a different title. So I guess you'll just have to wait for that idea, whoever's watching this. Yeah, no, Tekken Tag is the best Tekken game. And I probably say that because I'm biased, because I like Mortal Kombat and I like Street Fighter. Those are my preferred fighters. Soul Calibur's pretty fucking cool. I like Soul Calibur. Haven't played one in a while, though. Never was a Tekken guy, though. Rikishi with a vertical suplex. These guys taking it into round 3. Unexpected. Almost as unexpected as King with that knockout kick. I said it in an earlier fight, ladies and gentlemen. All I have to do is comment on it being surprising that a match has lasted a specific length of time, and it will end. It will end immediately. %78 match evaluation. 10 minutes and 26 seconds. Knockout victory for King. I need to, I think I'm probably going to do, probably on Tuesday, I think. So if you're watching this before Tuesday, December the 3rd, be ready for that. I think on Tuesday I'm going to do another randomizer, because those are really just like my tech streams. Like, that's just where I like fuck around with settings and stuff and see what works well for me and what looks good and what works well in game. So I might do a randomizer for a little bit and get some things figured out, and then maybe play something else in the afternoon, because I do want to start trying to branch out into playing different things besides just Fire Pro. Especially because this is the time of year when I'm buying a good amount of games, and, you know, maybe I'll share that with you guys. But no, so Tuesday, look forward to a randomizer stream where I'm just going to try to work out some tech stuff, put on some cool matches, hopefully, you know, maybe expand the roster a little bit between now and then, or maybe just do some fucking roster organization between now and then and get people in the right spots. But that's a problem for Tuesday. What's a problem for right now is crowning this legacy champion, baby. We got, once again, Kenny Omega has fought, this will be the second long-haired, blonde Canadian man that he's fought today in this tournament. And you know what? Good for him. Good for him. He's made a nice little business out of it. And that leads us to our tournament final. Here we are. I'm giving the big intro. You got to give the big intro for the first champion, right? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we crown the first ever Dream League Wrestling Legacy Champion, as it has all finally led to this. 32 men started in the qualifying round. 16 men started in this round. However, it's come down to just 2. Kenny Omega takes on Edge for the Legacy Championship. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Former IWGP World Champion, former IWGP United States Champion, former AEW World Heavyweight Champion, as well as many other accolades, too many to note. Kenny Omega, as he takes on one of the most decorated champions in the history of the WWE. Multiple-time Tag Team Champion, multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, multiple-time World Heavyweight and WWE Champion. A man who holds a record for most tag team partners he has won the championship with, as well as most successful Money in the Bank cash-ins. There he is, the Rated R Superstar Edge. And also a Slim Jim commercial, yes. I think he did a 7-Eleven commercial, too. I know Booker T did one. Or RVD did one, and Booker T got mad about it. Booker T wasn't on any of the cups. Both men feeling each other out here to start. Omega backs Edge into the corner. Hits with those kicks and then that choke. Trying to wear him down early. Just a 1 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to wrap this up. Both men have been through grueling matches in this tournament, but I don't expect either one of them to allow themselves to be easily beaten here. Oh, Omega going for the one-winged angel 3 minutes in. 2.9, my God. Omega not interested in wasting a lot of time here. Gets Edge seated. It's that running V-trigger. Not quite an actual one, but it looks close enough, you know. Oh, and into that abdominal stretch.
Give up.
Edge hoping that Omega's been worn down sufficiently, and he has not been. Omega taking a risk every time he sends Edge off those ropes, and you gotta wonder if Edge is gonna come back with a spear. Omega sending Edge to the outside now. A dragon suplex. Off the barricade goes Omega.
You can't escape.
10, 11.
Up to that 10 count. Both of these men have gone through a lot this evening, as we noted earlier. You gotta wonder if fatigue is gonna get the better of either of them here. 16 count and both roll back in. Edge with the low blow, but the ref didn't see it. A drop kick.
You can't escape.
Omega rolls through again. On a V-trigger to the back of Edge.
Come on.
Edge riling this crowd up. Is he going to be going for the spear when Omega gets up? It looks like he is. Oh, and he hits it. Edge hits the spear first time in this match. 2.9. Both men have now landed their finishers. Both men have only gotten 2.9s out of it, though. Omega back to the one-winged angel. 2.9. Firing their biggest shots here. Northern Light suplex countered by Omega into a DDT. Begs Edge to get back up. Omega off the ropes now. V-trigger. Hits it full on in the face of Edge. Taking him now into the corner. Running back elbow and then a chop. Dragon suplex. Omega is feeling it. Electric chair into the German suplex. Edge too close to the ropes. And Taylor DDT from Edge. Both men feeling it though. Edge hyping up the crowd. Omega chops him down though. Omega V-trigger to the back. Deadlift German. Edge back up immediately. Omega with the brainbuster though. Dragging Edge to the center of the ring. Poison Rana. And Taylor DDT. Edge calling out to the fans. Oh, he's locking Omega in that submission.
Give up. Give up.
Omega gets out. Dragon suplex. Looks like he might have been going for another, possibly a ripcord V-trigger. Edge with that clothesline in the corner sends Omega into the opposite corner and another. Omega battles out though. Big kicks from both men. Back elbow from Omega. And a super kick. Ladies and gentlemen, I might be biased as both men could at certain periods have claimed to have been my favorite wrestler of that moment. But what we're seeing in this ring right now is truly something special. Two of the greatest of all time battled through 30 of the other greatest of all time to make it to this point. Edge with that Impaler DDT on the outside, not letting up for a second. Regardless how you feel about both men, ladies and gentlemen, you must respect what brought them here, what got them here. Being champions was the ticket into the tournament. But wins is what got them to the final. Super kick by Omega. These men are battling it out to decide who is the greatest champion of all time. Not just in Dream League, but of all time. Edge going for that pin. Omega hoists him up one more time. One-winged angel. Is this going to be it? That does it, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Omega, just shy of 16 minutes, outlasts 31 other men between qualifying rounds and tournament matches to become the first ever Dream League Wrestling Legacy Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of how you feel about either one of these men, the mere fact of making it to the final is something to be proud of. But for Kenny Omega to stand tall, to walk out of this tournament with that championship title held high, the first ever Legacy Champion, that is definitely something not only for him to be proud of, but for us all to be impressed by, quite frankly. There you see it. There he is. There is our champion, Kenny Omega. Outlasted Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, Okada. My God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for us here today on Dream League Wrestling. This has been Dream League Volume 2, Saved by the Belt. I promised you a randomizer on Tuesday, and I promised you an announcement at the end of the stream, and I'm not going to leave you hanging on either of those. So this Tuesday, we will have a tech stream, we will have a randomizer, weird matches, random matches, whatever you guys want to see, whatever gets thrown out there, just to kind of fuck with my settings, see what works, get us ready for another volume of Dream League Wrestling. But on the next qualifier chaos tournament that we have, that is where we start off the tournament. We start off the tournament with a qualifying round, right? And then we take everybody. We take everybody from that wins there, and we put them all in a randomizer, and that's how we ended up with this bracket for today. And then we're going to do it again. And since our real guys, our real wrestlers, have their own championship, they have their legacy championship to fight for. Our clowns, for some reason, have a championship to fight for. Our big boys have a title to fight for. We need to give the fictional wrestlers something to fight for. So coming up next, not the randomizer, the next qualifier chaos is going to be qualifying rounds for the Infinity Championship, featuring your favorite fictional and non-wrestler characters here in the Dream League. 32 men fight it out to gain entry into the first round of the actual tournament. I'll have more information about when that will take place in the future. Just know that that is the next championship that Dream League will be unveiling. And until then, I guess we'll see you next time on the randomizer. And until then, we'll see you in your dreams.